Listen up. What if I told you that a single hug, done the right GHT way, can unlock hidden attraction faster than words ever could? Most people hug WRAMG and completely miss their chance. But today, I'm going to show you FOUR rules that turn a simple hug into a magnetic moment that people never forget. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something real quick. There's a pouvoir in connection. A simple hug isn't just a hug. Oh no, it's a language. It speaks louder than words, louder than 1,000 compliments, and when done right, it can unlock something deeper, something hidden attraction. But here's the deal. You can't just walk up to someone and throw your arms around them like you're greeting your long-lost cousin. No! There are rules. And today, I'm going to give you 4 rules that will make a hug not just a hug, but a moment that speaks volumes. Rule number 1, be confident, but gentle. When it comes to connecting with someone, confidence is everything. But here's the thing, confidence is often misunderstood. Confidence isn't about showing off or trying to impress. It's not loud, it's not forceful, and it certainly isn't arrogance. True confidence is quiet, steady, and rooted in self-awareness. It's knowing who you are, understanding your worth, and stepping into a moment without hesitation. When you approach someone for a hug, you bring that confidence with you, but here's the secret: confidence alone isn't enough. You have to balance it with gentleness. A hug isn't a competition. It's not a wrestling match or a display of strength. It's a simple yet powerful way to communicate care, warmth, and connection. Imagine this: someone opens their arms and you step into that space with force, rushing the moment. That's not a hug. That's a shove disguised as affection. People feel that energy immediately. It's off-putting. But when you approach with confidence and gentleness, you're telling the other person, I'm here, I see you, and I respect your space. That combination creates an atmosphere of trust, comfort, and attraction even before words are exchanged. Gentleness is expressed in the little things. The way you place your hands, soft, not gripping. The pressure of the embrace, enveloping, not suffocating your eyes, warm, present, and focused. These details matter. When someone feels your genuine, calm, and confident energy, it resonates. It says more than words ever could. It's the silent language of connection, of understanding, of attraction. Confidence without gentleness can feel cold or intimidating. Gentleness without confidence can feel weak or uncertain. But together, they create balance. They create a hug that is magnetic, memorable, and meaningful. A hug that communicates respect and authenticity. And remember, the goal isn't just to hold someone, it's to make them feel valued, seen, and safe in your presence. So when you step into that moment, stand tall, take a deep breath, and let your heart guide you. Bring your confidence like a shield and your gentleness like an invitation. That's how a simple hug transforms into a powerful connection, the kind that sparks hidden attraction long after you've let go. Rule number 2, timing is everything. Here's a truth: most people overlook timing can make or break a moment. You could be the most confident person in the room. Your hug could be perfect in every way, but if the timing is off, nothing works. Life moves fast. People move even faster. We're all running from task to task, thought to thought, and yet attraction, the real, deep kind of attraction, never rushes. It waits. It waits for the right energy, the right moment, the right connection. And when that moment arrives, everything changes. A hug is not just a gesture, it's a conversation without words. And like any conversation, it has a rhythm. You can't force it. You can't shove it in when someone isn't ready or when the moment doesn't fit. That's awkward. That's tension. That's the kind of hug that people remember for the wrong reasons. But when you pause, breathe, and read the room, you can feel the energy. You can sense when someone is open, when their body language invites connection. That's your cue. That's the green light. Timing is also about understanding context. Are they smiling? Are they laughing with you? Do they make eye contact that lingers just a little too long? Those subtle signs are everything. They tell you, without a single word, whether your hug will be welcomed or whether it will feel forced. The wrong timing creates discomfort. The right timing, pure magic. It's that spark, that electric moment where both people feel seen, appreciated, and connected. And when that happens, your hug isn't just a hug, it's a memory, a feeling, a moment that lingers long after the arms have parted. Here's the key. Patience is power. Don't rush. Don't try to manufacture attraction. Let it breathe. Let it build. The right hug at the right time is like lightning in a bottle, rare, unforgettable, and deeply magnetic. It communicates understanding, respect, and intuition. It says, I know when to step in, and I know when to wait. That awareness alone sets you apart because most people just act impulsively, never realizing that timing is what turns a simple hug into a moment of real connection. So the next time you step in for a hug, remember this: a stop, breathe, and feel the energy. Let the timing guide you. Wait for the moment when the world slows down, when everything aligns, and then step in. That's when magic happens, and that's when attraction is unlocked. Rule number 3, hold just long enough to make it memorable. When it comes to a hug, the duration matters more than most people realize. You see, a hug isn't about speed, and it certainly isn't a race. Too many people treat it like a handshake or a quick pat on the back, fast in, fast out. And others, they hang on way too long, making it uncomfortable, awkward, or even overwhelming. The truth is, there's a delicate balance, a sweet spot that makes a hug unforgettable. That's what this rule is all about, holding just long enough to make it matter. Think about it like this: a hug is a story in motion. Every second tells a little piece of that story. When you pull away too quickly, the story feels rushed, unfinished. There's no time for connection, no chance for energy to transfer. The other person leaves the moment thinking, that was something, but what was it? And that's not what you want. You want the hug to resonate. You want it to leave a mark, a spark that lingers, a feeling that whispers even after you step back. But here's the flip side: holding on too long can be just as damaging. A hug should never feel like a trap or an obligation. No one wants to feel suffocated, watched, or trapped in a moment that drags on. Overstaying signals desperation or insecurity. That's why timing and duration are inseparable. The magic happens in the middle, long enough to convey warmth, safety, and interest, but short enough to keep it light, natural, and inviting. When you find that balance, a hug transforms into more than physical touch. It becomes a bridge between hearts, a moment of mutual understanding and comfort. You create a spark without saying a word. That spark is subtle, almost invisible, yet it lingers. It's in the gentle squeeze, the slight pause, the feeling of presence that communicates, I'm here. I see you. You matter to me. Remember, this is about respect as much as connection. The goal isn't to manipulate or force attraction. The goal is to give a moment that feels good to both people, that leaves a memory of warmth and care. And when you master this, when you hold just long enough, you give someone a moment they'll remember, a moment that draws them closer, a moment where hidden attraction quietly begins to bloom. So next time you hug, don't rush, don't linger too long. Find the sweet spot, hold just long enough to create a spark, a sense of comfort, a whisper of connection that stays long after you've let go. That's how you make a hug truly memorable. Rule number 4, let your intention shine. Now, here's the part most people miss when it comes to connection. It's not just about how you look, how confident you are, or even how well timed your hug is. No, the real magic comes from your intention. Every action you take sends a message, whether you realize it or not. And when it comes to a hug, that message can either build attraction or break it. A hug without intention is empty, it's just motion. But a hug with intention, that's powerful, that's magnetic, that's the kind of hug that lingers in someone's memory long after you've let go. What does it mean to have intention? It means being genuine, being present, and being fully engaged in the moment. When you hug someone, don't think about what comes next. Don't let your mind wander to your phone, your schedule, or what you're going to say afterward. Focus completely on the person in front of you. Feel them, see them, connect with them on a human level. That energy, authentic, grounded, sincere energy, communicates far more than words ever could. People sense it immediately. They feel it in their bones. And when they feel it, they remember it. Intentionality also means uplifting the other person. Your hug should convey warmth, reassurance, and respect. It should make the other person feel valued, seen, and safe. When you enter a hug with the mindset of giving, not taking, you radiate a positive energy that draws people in. That's how hidden attraction is unlocked, not by tricks, not by force, not by overthinking, but by authenticity. Remember, people have an innate ability to read energy. They know when someone's actions are genuine and when they're superficial. They know when a hug comes from the heart and when it comes from obligation or pretense. So let your intention shine in every gesture, every movement, every second of that embrace. Your authenticity is your power. Your presence is your strength. Your energy is your magnet. A hug done with intention leaves a lasting impression. It whispers a message. I see you, I value you, I respect you, and in that whisper, hidden attraction awakens naturally. It's not something you force, it's something you create by being real, being present, and letting your energy speak for you. So the next time you hug someone, pause, breathe, focus, let your intention shine, be genuine, be uplifting, be present. That's how every hug becomes more than just a hug. It becomes a memory, a spark, a connection that can't be forgotten. That's how hidden attraction is unlocked. So let's tie this all together. A hug is never just a hug. It's a message, a connection, a spark that can unlock hidden attraction. When you step into that moment with confidence and gentleness, you show strength without force. When you respect timing, you honor the other person's energy and create space for magic. When you hold just long enough, you leave a memory that lingers, a whisper of connection that stays long after the hug ends. And when you let your intention shine, being genuine, present, and uplifting, you radiate authenticity that draws people in naturally. Remember this, it's not about tricks, it's not about manipulation, it's about being real, intentional, and mindful. Master these 4 rules, and every hug you give becomes more than touch. It becomes a moment, a memory, and a connection that leaves a lasting impression. Step into it, embrace it, and watch attraction unfold naturally.